There has been number of times when children have been brutally treated in schools, and many a times teachers are just suspended for a few days and there has been no legal action taken against them. Why the corporal punishment is an acceptable form of disciplining students. Even there are many research proving its ineffectiveness. To understand the prevalence of corporal punishment, we have to understand the history of education. In most of the agricultural era and most of the pre-industrial era, the common form of education were of working in fields or working in an industry. And although children were working a tedious amount of hours, they were paid a minimal wage on this because they couldn't fight back, and some greedy landlords and industrial landlords wanted to make a profit out of exploiting children. In later industrial time, most of the machines were automated and hence there was a decrease in the demand for child workers. And also there was a gradual increase in demand of universal education for children. Industrialists saw it as an opportunity for making better workers. They wanted students to learn punctuality and tolerance for working in long hours. Whereas leaders wanted children to learn about patriotism and glory of their land. And there was reformers who wanted children to learn about morality and discipline. Whatever they wanted the children to learn, they wanted them to inculcate their ideas. And inculcation come from forced repetition and memorizing. In later 19th century and early 20th century, the education system became less harsh. But the main idea behind that learning is for children and adults should make them learn and control them by disciplining them is still continuing. And this mindset behind the education system is still in function in schools, and hence teachers see corporal punishment as an acceptable form of disciplining students. While a student can learn better after a punishment or can try harder to work out in schools, but there are lacking evidence that confirms that there is an increase in intelligence of our children by using a forced form of control. Whereas corporal punishment doesn't result in any disciplining of students, it definitely results in school phobia, dropouts, vandalizing behavior, depression, anxiety, aggression towards conflict, low self-esteem, and many other psychological problems. It is seen that children who are victim of violence in their early childhood sees violence as an acceptable form of punishment and also perpetuate it as a punishment to their own children. And this cycle of trauma continues. There is a need of sensitive professional training of teachers regarding the health of students and how to handle their behavior or misbehavior with positive disciplining approaches. We have seen the success rate of suburban valley schools, and this is a proof that this could happen in worldwide education too. If students could go to the school excited and could learn by play, that would be very effective rather than controlling them and asking them to forcefully learn something. There is an increased need of awareness of children's rights in the education system. There is an increased need of teachers to find strategies to make children learn, not to punish them for not learning something. While this might seem a distant thing, the school like Suburban Valley proves that it could be possible. And hence, there should be a step taken towards children's rights and children's emotional and psychological health in global education system.